Hello everybody, this is Mr. Tech Junkie 95, and I'm doing my recap video of the Apple event that was on today, announcing the most anticipated and most leaked iPhone 5. So, Apple started off their conference by, just giving off Apple facts about their opening of the new store in Barcelona, and, the software that came out, such as Mountain Lion, and stuff like that. And on the iPad, they said 17 million iPads were sold in the last quarter. 84 total, 84 million total iPads sold. They own 68% of the tablet market share, as an iPad have been take up 68%. I'm trying to do this in one section, one go. So let's go. There are 250,000 apps just for the iPad. 200 apps downloaded per customer, 90% of all apps. There are 500 million iOS devices sold through June 2012. Wow. People coming up, still on about the iPad and the iPhone 5. So it looks exactly like the leaked images that you should see on your screen now. It's made of entirely of glass and aluminum. Quote is simply amazing. So, yeah, it's 7.6. My apologies, millimeters thin. It's 18% thinner than the iPhone 4S. It's 20% lighter than the iPhone 4S, and it's the world's thinnest smartphone. And it weighs just 112 grams. So, that's very nice. The Retina display is at 326 ppi. The what's it called? Pixel fucking resolution. Sorry. I'm not going to quit now. Is 1136 by 640. Yeah, 16.9 inch, 16 to 9 ratio. Has a 4-inch display. Another row of apps. So instead of 4 rows of apps, there's now 5. So that's pretty nice. That's part of iOS 6. All the software is being updated on the phone. And 400 million iPhone devices. The video gets the widescreen. So video looks better now when it's widescreen. When you tilt it sideways, it looks like you're actually watching on a TV with the new ratio. It now supports 4G LTE. So that's great compared to the bigger screen. It now has an A6 core processor on it, so that's good. Dual Wi-Fi, whatever that is, comes in 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. Dual carrier network, 2 times faster CPU and graphics, 22% smaller. Don't know what that is. Then EA were on stage showing the different graphics for the video and how it's like console quality. Sorry. Battery life is, 225 hours of standby, 40 hours of music, 10 hours of video, 10 hours of Wi-Fi browsing, 8 hours of LTE browsing, 3G browsing, 3G talk time, 8. So, yeah, let's continue down. EyeSight camera, new camera. The FaceTime camera is now over the actual earpiece that you put the part of the phone you put to your ear to listen to a call. It's now above that. Has an 8 megapixel sensor, backside illumination, hybrid infrared filter, 5-element lens, and f by 2.4. Sapphire crystal. Just scrolling through of the different announcements. I'm reading it off a live blog. There's 1080p video, improved stability, face detection, can take photos while shooting, which is good. There's the FaceTime camera is HD, 720p. 3 speakers, 20% smaller design. Whoa, and I almost fell off my chair. Instead of now the old 30-pin connector For the iPhone, it's now in 8-pin. Small little lightning, as they call it. And it's reversible, so that's good. Don't have to worry about, wrong way. There are accessories that Apple are making for the old 30-pin. And, yeah, durability is a key factor. Now they're on about iOS 6 again. So, the GPS, new Apple GPS system, since it's no longer with Google Maps. Going through tweeting and Facebook is a lot easier. Integrating a lot of social networking now. Going on to full screen mode. Talking Passbook, which is a new feature in iOS 6 where you can pay for stuff as you go on, like for your sporting events, flight, gift cards, frequent member cards. Yeah. Now running through the photo streaming, more Siri improvements, which is always a good thing. More of this, a lot of it's the same iOS 6 news from WWDC. Now you can get Siri to post Facebook messages for you. Yay! iPhone 5 comes in black and white. It's the thinnest, lightest phone ever, and it has the two-type back, like the back of it underneath the camera. It's almost like a metal type, so it acts almost as a entire. What do you call it? Antenna for your phone. So there's no like the little bits where you hold it and it's wrong. The prices are $199 for a 16 gigabyte, $299 for 32, and $399 for 60 gigabyte, and that's on 2-year contracts. The iPhone 4 8 gig is now free. The iPhone 4S is $99 for 16 gigabyte. Pre-orders start on September 14th, and they ship September 21st. And 100 countries by December should be released in. iOS 6 is available on September 19th. iOS 6 is compatible on, yeah, go with that. iPhone 4S, iPhone 4, iPhone 3GS, the new iPad, iPad 2, and the iPod Touch 4th generation. And they're talking about iTunes and such. Skip a lot of this stuff. New iTunes Store on the iPad. New version of iTunes out. And sorry about the constant sniffling. I have a cold. So, my bad. And we're on to iPods. Starting with the Nano. They have a whole new design for the Nano. The thinnest iPod Nano ever. 5.4 millimeters in thickness. 38% thinner than the previous. They come in 7 colors. And play, pause, forward, back button on the side of it. So that's pretty cool, actually. At first glance, when I first saw it, it reminded me a lot of the Lumia 800 with the screen and that. The colors are white, black, pink, green, blue, yellow, and maybe red or another pink. Yeah, something like that. Has Bluetooth, the lightning connector on the new iPod Nano that's on the new iPhone 5. Longest Nano battery life ever. And take a breath. And, crap. Now, the iPod Touch. It's 6.1 millimeters thin. It's almost as thin as the Nano. 88 grams, larger display. Same as iPhone 5, so a 4-inch display. But with an A5 processor. Dual-core processor with 2 times faster CPU and dual-core graphics. 7 times faster graphics than the old iPod Touch. And they're demoing games. 40 hours of music the battery can take. It has an iSight camera. New 5-megapixel camera with backside illumination, hybrid IR filter, 5-element lens, f/2.4 aperture, autofocus, LED, sapphire crystal. They show a demo of a nice picture of coloring pencils. It can have a wrist strap on it now, which is really nice. In case, when you're taking a picture, so you can look like a camera, I guess. And if you accidentally drop it, it's on your wrist. Bluetooth 4.0, dual Wi-Fi, Siri on the new iPod Touch. iPod Touch is in color now. The screen's always been in color, but you can get different colors for other than black and white. There's 5 choices of colors. They look like white, almost a navy black. Well, from the picture, so it's probably black. Light blue, yellow, and red or pink. On to earbuds. Now, there's 600 million earphones sold. Earpods are the new Apple headphones that come with the new Apple products. Took 3 years to redesign them. They have the built-in microphone. Designed to direct sound straight into the ear. They have a weird look to them. There's not all speaker anymore, but the AirPods are available today, and prices. I'll have pictures of all this stuff, hopefully. The iPod Nano 16 gig is $149. Shuffle remains at $49. The 4th gen iPod Touch stays at 16 gig for $199, 32 gig, $249. The 5th generation of the iPod Touch is 32 gig, $299, and 64, $399. So no 8 or 16 gig mentioned of the new iPod Touch. Product Red is still a part of this program. Nanos and Touches. The new Nanos and Touch are available in October. Tim Cook says it's the best iPod ever. Going through, and the Foo Fighters come on to end the show, and that's pretty much about it. So, I'm going through. Yep, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed this one of my longest videos on here of the Apple event. If I missed anything, tell me down below. And, once again, thumbs up for if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below for more suggestions, or if you like this kind of video, because I'd love to do more of them. And yeah, so see you guys later.